back to the channel. I just wanted to hop on here and kind of give you guys an update and let you know like where I've been and why I haven't had any new videos in a little while. Um, we've had some stuff going on in our family. A multitude of things, and it's been kind of overwhelming, and that's why I look like garbage right now. But I just wanted to kind of explain to you guys where I've been, and I know I haven't responded to the comment, but I got a comment the other day. But hey, I have noticed you haven't posted in a few weeks. Hope everything's okay. Everything's fine. The kids are fine. Um, the main thing that has kept me off of YouTube for, 3 weeks now. I think the last video of mine was on my birthday, and that was November. So, it's going on a month now. But the main thing is, right before Thanksgiving, Wes's grandfather and his uncle, they came to eat Thanksgiving with us. And while they were here for Thanksgiving, they told us that they hadn't had heat in like 3 weeks. There was a problem with their gas line, and something about their gas company got bought out by another gas company, and that company came out to install their tanks and everything, and their lines were leaking. So they locked the meter, like they locked their propane tank and all that stuff, and they were going to come out and fix it before they could install the new tank or whatever, something like that. And they've had the hardest time out of this company, and they haven't came back to fix it. So they had been without heat for so long, and it has gotten cold here. And so obviously when we found that out, we're like, y'all aren't going back to that house. Y'all are staying here with us. So they just lost Wes's grandmother. My nails all dirty too. They just lost Wes's grandmother back in August, and so they've been grieving, and they've just been going through a hard time. And this is gonna be their first Christmas without her, so they've been here with us, and obviously we told them until they can get their gas turned back on just to stay with us. And Wes and his uncle went back one day to get some clothes and to get a turkey that they had put in the fridge right before Thanksgiving. And this was a few days after Thanksgiving. And when they walked in, the turkey was still frozen in the refrigerator. And the house was 12 degrees. So it breaks my heart knowing that his 76-year-old grandfather and his disabled uncle were both living in the house with no heat. So, and his grandfather, so they spent Thanksgiving with us, and then that Saturday or that Sunday, we had to. His grandfather wasn't acting right, and just was out of it and slurring his words. So we called the paramedics, and they took him to the hospital. His blood sugar, he's diabetic. The blood sugar had dropped super low, so he spent the week in the hospital. And he also has congestive heart failure, so his body is just filled with fluid because his heart can't pump fast enough. And so he got out. He came home. He'd been home about a week and a half maybe. And then last night we just had to call the paramedics again. Same thing. Well, he started vomiting and just was kind of staring out into space. Just wasn't himself. So we called the medics. They came in. His blood sugar was 42. So they took him to the hospital, and they immediately put in a temporary pacemaker. And when he's stable enough, he's in ICU now. When he's stable enough, they're going to put in a permanent one. So it's been real upsetting because the kids really like having him here. And back in April, he was given less than a year to live. So we're just really scared. We don't know if we're gonna have him for Christmas. So we're kind of trying to spend as much time as we can with him. We've planned a big Christmas and bought him lots of presents, and his uncle lots of presents, and just doing the best we can. And so YouTube has kind of been on the back burner for me right now, and I know you guys understand. I just wanted to update you guys so y'all don't worry about where we've been, but we've just been going through some tough stuff. And another thing is, my oldest son, as you guys know, is autistic. So is my middle son, but my middle son's been doing awesome. He's been doing great behavior-wise. He's always been my difficult child. I shouldn't say difficult. He's not difficult. He's challenging sometimes. He's always been a handful, but he's actually doing really well right now. But my oldest son just turned 13, end of November, and we've had the hardest time with him behavior-wise, and bless his heart, he's getting those teenage hormones. He's having other changes going on in his body, and he doesn't understand, and he's nonverbal, and so it's really hard. I'm sorry, I'm like a blubbering mess. It's just really stressful trying to help a child that doesn't understand what's going on with his body. And so it's caused a lot of frustration. He's getting way more emotional. He's acting out more. And so that's been pretty tough. As well as my youngest son, who we're sure is on the spectrum as well. He has been very, very active lately. Like, from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed, his mind is going nonstop. He's been into everything. He's breaking stuff, not on purpose, but just, like, my middle son is what they call a sensory seeker, where he just goes out trying to find any kind of thing he can get his hand on, where he just wants to constantly feel things, wants to touch everything, so like that. But like I said, he's doing really well, and he's behaved very well lately. But my oldest and my youngest, they've been a challenge, and it's been pretty tough, and I'm not gonna lie. Some people have a view of autism and they think it's all easy, it's all fun and games, but it's not. It's not. It's tough. I had to change locations. Wes's uncle came back from the hospital. I didn't want to be crying, talking to myself on the phone in front of him. But yeah, like I said, we're just going through a lot, and I'm an emotional wreck, and my anxiety's through the roof, and just dealing with some tough stuff. But I promise you guys, life is going to get back to normal hopefully soon. I'm going to try to get some videos done, but with having other people here, it's kind of weird just to film in front of them, you know. And this is my messy craft room, and it's just full of Christmas presents right now for everybody, because I'm a gift giver. I like giving people presents. It's a little out of control, but like I said, I don't even know where to put my hands. I'm coming, baby. Malakai's awake. I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking about you, and I promise. Oh, life will get back to normal hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to get some videos done. I actually filmed last weekend. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law had their baby shower, and I kind of filmed that day, and I'm gonna try to put that video together, but it was all over the place, so I can still put it out if you guys want. But I don't know what to say, but I just want to kind of update you guys, let you know where we've been and all that. And life happens, and sometimes family, well, to me, family is very important. I know you guys will understand. Y'all are all family, family oriented people too. So I just want to let you guys know where we've been. But I'm just going to need a little bit of time, but I promise I haven't forgot you guys, and I will be back soon. Just trying to get it all together before I come back to you, to YouTube. So, but I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm a blubbery mess right now, but I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.